the Central Alabama Business Break.
Good morning, I'm Colin Gaston. Welcome again to Central Alabama Business Break, where each morning, as you know, we spotlight local businesses or organizations and give reasons to shop or learn more about them. Today, and this morning, kids, we're going to show you how to be cool, because we have Cool Kids Cook here with Jeff Nursey. Jeff, thanks for coming by.
Hey, Colin, good morning.
What a great name, and I want to learn all about this because I don't know much about it, but you're going to help fill me and all the folks at home in.
Right.
Why this name, why this idea, and what's it all about? Tell me about it.
Well, good question. I came up with the name, first of all, as you know, I think Alabama is recognized as the #1 most obese state.
Yeah, we're
in
number
the
one.
United States.
Yeah.
But I came up with the program to make a fun program to teach kids how to cook healthy, okay? We started seeing trends in the industry 10 years ago. Obese kids, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, heart disease. So I thought, well, what can we do to get kids into the kitchen, teach them how to cook healthy?
There's nothing more Alabama than Commissioner Ron Sparks, who is with us today. And Commissioner, tell us a little bit about your involvement with this Cool Kids Cook. We're going to do some cooking for you today.
Well, Miss Virginia, I don't think there's anything more important than Cool Kids Cook. When you start talking about this generation of children, the health of our children, I don't think there's anything more important than for them to understand, number one, all the products you can buy here at the farmer's market. But once you buy them, how do you cook them? They're not going to always be kids. They're going to have their own families one day, and then we want them to be able to provide healthy meals for them when they get a little older.
Well, I know we're very fortunate to have you behind this. I think that that's a lot of what's wonderful about this, the health issue with all the obesity problems and getting kids together with their families, family time. And speaking of kids, well, actually, you're a young lady. I wouldn't call you a kid. This is Megan Lewis, and Megan, you're going to be cooking with Jeff today, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wait, have you taken the class?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a graduate from the class. It was a very fun experience. I enjoyed it a lot.
All right, then let's get with it and let's cook something good.
We cook these out back on the grill, and I seared them just right and seasoned them just right. And then what we're going to do right now is I'm going to just take some of the grilled bell peppers and onions, okay? And everybody's taste varies. I personally like a little bit of the salsa, and that's all I like, instead of the sauce, but everybody has a different taste.
Megan, I bet you and I like it all, right?
Yes, I love it all.
But that's my suggestion. And I use the corn tortilla. You can also use, this is a whole wheat flour tortilla. Those were corn, and it's a little bit healthier for you. And the corn actually has about no fat, where soft flour tortilla is higher in fat calories.
Now, see, these are all things that you're teaching in these classes.
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
teaching about healthy food, which the commissioner is very, very adamant about because he's really looking at all of the obesity in our state.
Well, Miss Virginia, too, years ago, the average time to cook a meal or cook supper was an hour and a half.
Right.
To now, it's about 20 to 30 minutes. If you had some extra chicken, you put it in a baggie, you put it in the refrigerator, you come home the next day, pretty quickly you've got supper ready to go.
Childhood obesity and diseases and conditions that used to only show up in adults are now showing up in children. But there's help out there for them in the form of some major lifestyle changes. You can help them, and it's fun to do that. But here's an example of what can be done.
Being overweight is about more than just size.
I used to feel terrible all the time. I wasn't happy.
12-year-old Athena was concerned about her image. Her mother was concerned about her health.
If she cannot run the block or even go for a 5-minute walk with me without panting and crying and saying she wants to go home, there is a problem which has nothing to do with beauty but a lot with fitness.
By watching her diet, getting active, and seeking professional help, Athena lost 28 pounds in a year and, according to researchers, significantly reduced her risk of developing heart disease. University of California researchers predict heart disease will rise as much as 16%, 100,000 new cases, and deaths could climb 19% by 2035 if today's overweight children become overweight adults.
Our program ranges from 5 years old to 16. Obviously, we don't want a 5-year-old in there using the oven or maybe one of the sharp knives. So we always tell them, and you'll notice from our recipes, to make sure they have adult supervision. But if we can get families to sit down and eat together again, why can't Megan Lewis, for instance, be making a salad or cooking dinner, getting things ready while her mother's working? So when they get home, they can sit down and eat together instead of eating fast food or instant foods.
I love the idea. How old are you, Megan?
I'm 12 years old.
12 years old, and you're already a cook, and you're already helping out. You actually volunteer and help the other kids now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, she's on the fast track. She's ready to take things over, huh?
She is. I'm
I
going to turn
like
it over
that.
to her.
Okay, well, talk to us about what you brought. This smells delicious. Would you recommend this for some of your classmates?
Yes, ma'am, I would, actually.
Yeah, why?
Because of how it's a new and healthier way of eating, and also it's delicious, and it's fun to make, and it's easy.
Okay,
It's simple.
everybody's mouth is watering out here in the studio, so, but I'm going to get a chance to try it. What do you suggest I try first, the bruschetta or the pizza? The pizza, of course. Okay, so I'm going to pick this slice, of course. It looks good. And you made this?
Yes, I did.
Okay, hungry taster. Sure.
Everything we do is all
You can do whatever you want now.
everything's all natural. There's no preservatives. And we made everything from scratch. If ever you come to our 7th class,
Very good.
the kids on the 7th class will cook everything they've learned. They do dinner for their parents. And
Save you guys some.
you won't find any salt shakers on our tables at our
There's no
dinner.
salt on this?
No salt at all. None
It's
at
really
all.
good.
Zero.
Guys, this is great. Now, you can get the recipe. You can also get the phone number. So many good things. I need a napkin. That's what I need to get. But let's put up the information. CoolKidsCook.org.
Guess what I
Oh,
brought?
thank you. You're so prepared. I love you, Jeff. That's great. CoolKidsCook.org. That is a beautiful website that you have. It's so
thank you.
colorful. The kids will even love the website. They'll want to go visit that.
We are talking about today a unique approach to combating children's health issues such as obesity, diabetes, hypertension, and many others. And we're talking about a program that is called Cool Kids Cook. Here with us today is Jeff Nursey. He is the executive director, and Rachel Spain. She is a graduate of Cool Kids Cook. You can really tell me more about the way you were probably eating before and the way you changed some of your eating habits after getting in a class like this.
Well, before, me and my family, we would go out like every other day or every day and eat fast food, McDonald's and Burger King. And then when I got in this, we started slowly but surely, we started eating more at home. We would start cooking healthier things, and we would try to leave out some salt. We would try to leave out as much sodium and salt and sugar as much. And my mom has hold me back on the sugar. Now I probably get it once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Like that.
So this is still going on in your family even after you've graduated. This is not just something that you do for 7 weeks and then you just stop, but now your family is involved and you'll continue to develop these healthy habits, right?
Yes, sir. I was really worried about my weight, so I decided to do something about it.
Excellent, excellent. How are your friends taking this? Are you an influence on many of your friends?
They think that it's really good and that they're trying to get into it, and they want to do it. They think it's fun and it's a good way to make friends.
Is this really what you really wanted to accomplish in this course, is to bring the whole family, get the whole family involved and change not just what the children are doing, but also everybody in that household make some positive changes?
It is, you know, and unless you get the parents involved, it's hard to keep the changes going. You know, one thing that Rachel just said that it stuck in my mind, that she had skinny friends. You know, you can have skinny friends, but they still might have high cholesterol.
Yeah.
Or high blood pressure. So the obesity. And the reason I mentioned that, they could be still eating junk food.
Right.
I've got a good skinny friend, and his cholesterol is like 320.
Yeah.
But no, that was exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to get the parents involved. See, if you have a mother-daughter, father-son, or the parents involved, it brings them closer together. And food creates it has no boundaries, let's say.
It has no racial barriers. See, we can bring everybody together on food. We can have Mexican food and Italian food, but food is a common denominator. But it's what we put into our bodies.
Let me get the commissioner to share with me some information. I think one of the main things that we're doing here is in the Cool Kids Cook program. If you had to pick the top 3 things that are important that we're teaching the kids through this program, what would they be?
How to make better choices, you know, that what they eat is important, and that what you take in and then how you burn that is how you utilize the energy that the food that you get. But making good choices, healthier choices, so that they grow up, be healthy, productive young men and women. And also teach them how to buy Alabama products, and also teach them how to prepare those Alabama products.
In a healthy way, and I think one of the other things that we all agreed upon was we've lost touch with sitting down as a family.
No doubt about it.
And families that cook together stay together.
No doubt about it. Statistics say this generation of children is not going to outlive me and you. When we hear that and we don't teach these cool kids cooking, then we're not doing our job. So I commend all of the folks that's been a part of this program, and certainly the folks that has invested and put their money and their time into this. And we've had a number of kids to graduate from this program, and I can assure you it's been very effective.